I'm Pan-African.
Yeah.
That's music, boy.
We back.
Back at it.
Better than ever.
Of course, we had to start the 9th episode with Black Thought and Ninth Wonder.
Oh my God.
They out here going crazy.
And we out here going crazy. This is the Faculty Lounge episode number 9. John J over here.
Elton Scott on this side.
I gotta say, man, feels good to be the 9th one.
Yeah, man, we steady growing, man.
Yeah.
Steady getting better. Every week, something better happens, man.
Yeah. See if you can tell what's better this week, you guys.
Let us know if it is better.
So, I feel shame. I feel disappointment. I feel inner turmoil. I feel degradation. I feel awful.
Maybe you need to fart.
I tried that. It didn't work. Maybe I didn't have enough help.
So
maybe I did everything I could do. What else was I supposed to do? Hey man, can we? So is it over, man? This is officially the end of the GOAT James conversation?
I don't know. See, because now that he lost all on social media, everything I see is about him signing autographs and him being a great father. So what happened to the points and the rebounds and the assists and the passes?
It's more than basketball.
I mean, I've always said outside of basketball, LeBron James shits on Michael Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Outside of basketball.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's out of the conversation just because he got swept in the finals.
Hey, look. This is what I say. Not only did he get swept in the finals, but watching that game, man, it was like watching a regular season game where they pissed LeBron off. So he was like, fuck y'all. Y'all win then.
Yeah.
I did what I had to do. I'm going to get my points.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. What's wrong with you?
Man, you think he going back to Cali?
Nigga.
You think he an ocean with no shore?
Look,
going back to Cali?
I know wherever he goes, J.R. Smith is not coming with him.
Oh, man.
Hey, J.R. Smith will not be there with him.
That standing ovation he got on game 2. And then they booed him when he actually scored.
Yeah, because he hit the shot he was supposed to hit in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Like, JR, come on, man.
Man. So, I don't know. See, because I was thinking LeBron was going to win 4 in a row, and it was going to be officially WWE to me. No more basketball. It's fake.
Yeah.
You know? But then they got swept. And out of these last, 4 or 5 times in a row they met each other in the finals? They ain't never
4
swept.
times.
Yeah. Ain't nobody ever
Right, it ain't never been a sweep. But LeBron ain't never had a team this bad.
Yeah.
Like, this is a terrible team.
And Golden State is actually the better team.
The better team. Like, the better team did win. Like, I never thought LeBron was going to win the series. But I thought he could at least get a game. And I believe it was 2 opportunities for them to have a game. Game 3 and game 1.
See, I missed game 1 completely.
One game 1 the JR debacle?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, game 1, they had it because it was pretty much a tie game. Like, LeBron was on fire. You know, the team was clicking. Kevin Love was activated. He was getting it cracking. And then
Kevin Love was going hard.
Kevin Love had a great finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a great finals, man. He was snapping. Put him down on the block, let him shoot, all that. But shit, I think after game 1, because it's like, all right, ain't no guarantee JR would have made the shot.
Yeah, but he could have took the shot or called a timeout, or he had a lot of options.
He didn't.
That's why I felt like it was all staged.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But then, I don't know, I've been playing with the 91-92 Charlotte Hornets, and Dale Curry got a 3.
Dale Curry got that burner.
That shit is no joke.
Speaking of threes, everybody talk about this. Well, if it was back then, what you think? Well, do you think that they often compare this Golden State team that we see to the 96 Bulls? Now, as a basketball fan and as a Chicagoan, you don't touch the 96 Bulls.
Nah.
You stay away from that.
I mean, they did technically break their record, but they didn't win the championship.
Exactly. You broke the record and lost the championship.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking about like, all right, in this 3-point riddled league that they playing in now, it's like, man, shit, maybe they would beat the Bulls because the Bulls wasn't a 3-point shooting machine.
Nah, see, but
I'm talking about if you take the 96 Bulls and transport them into now.
Yeah.
But if you take Golden State and put them back in the 90s, they wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it's two different categories of men.
You can't even,
Like the testosterone levels are so low. Like, look at the All-Star Game fashion.
Yeah.
That lets you know where men are.
Right. They had a fashion show, right?
I don't know.
They had a fashion show in the past few years trying to spice up NBA All-Star Weekend.
Because it's been like that, though. It's been, everybody's dropping their All-Star shoes. Even Charles Barkley and Shaq come out with All-Star shoes every year.
Them bitches cold, too.
Yeah,
they Area 72 joints. The Barkleys, them motherfuckers was hard.
But it's, you see Russell Westbrook out there with his glasses on, and you see Dwight Howard and Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade,
You know what I'm saying? They out there. It's
a little weird.
Thing. Yeah,
it's a little weird. LeBron had the suit with the shorts on.
I'm saying whenever I think about all of these guys, I think about Michael Jordan in the Men's Warehouse jeans.
Them big boot cut ass shit. Oversized boot cut jeans and hoop earrings. That nigga had the worst outfit and the greatest shoes ever made.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's back when basketball was the job. Not this public appearance, this social media superstar.
Right.
It was just going to dunk the ball.
Like the craziest outfit you seen, Craig Sager had it on.
Yeah.
He was a sideline reporter.
Yeah. It wasn't about anything else but the basketball.
But you know what? I was having a conversation. I was talking to my brother, and something stood out to me when we talk about the character of Michael Jordan, like on the court.
Mm-hmm.
Think about this shit. LeBron ass could not let his hair go. Like, he couldn't just go bald like Mike.
Yeah.
He had to do something to get that hair back. And beyond it being simply cosmetic, I think that speaks something to the man.
What, on his, who was it? It wasn't Hercules, right? Who was the one with the hair?
Oh, Samson. No, I don't mean like that. I'm just saying like this
Samson.
Your outward appearance. Like Charles Barkley. He started going bald, cut that shit off. Jordan started going bald, cut that shit off. Kobe started going bald, cut that shit off.
Steve Harvey.
LeBron is the Steve Harvey of the NBA.
No, Steve Harvey pumped his line in one time and cut
was
that shit off.
No, but LeBron is like, he started going bald. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to go to Bosley. And
I'm a Brian Urlacher in my head.
I'm a Urlacher myself. But does that speak to the level of competitiveness that we see today from the man and the type of attitude on the court, even in the midst of his teammates fucking up?
What you mean, he just can't let go?
I mean, it's like a what is priority? Like for Michael Jordan, what was priority? It was dunking on fools and taking niggas to the cup and stealing the ball.
Yeah, basketball was a priority.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Michael Jordan, though.
Yeah.
Like, you see Hanes commercials. What was he doing in Hanes commercials? Basketball.
That nigga was twirling the basketball in draws.
Yeah.
He was drinking a beverage and dunking.
What was he doing in McDonald's commercials? What was he doing in...
Eating Mighty Wings and dunking on niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always basketball. With the Spike Lee commercials.
Yeah.
He got Spike Lee on his shoulders. Dunking a basketball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all basketball. Yeah. With LeBron, it's more of you're an icon now. Like, it's different now because we got PDAs. We have personal digital assistants. That's what you're walking around with in your pocket. You know, it's not just a cell phone. You don't just go to grandma's house and have to use the phone and call, you know what I'm saying, somebody, and then your grandma pick up on the other line and listen to the whole conversation. It ain't that no more. You know? And now we have everybody. My son got a personal digital assistant. that he can walk around with and get his videos off YouTube.
Yeah, we got 3 devices sitting here right now.
We got 5
with the laptops. Yeah.
We got 2 laptops, a tablet, 3 phones.
3 phones.
For what? And it's just you and me talk, but we're actually talking to each other.
We have a conversation with each other.
Like that don't happen no more. People are scared to talk to each other. Why? Because the fucking phone is telling you to be scared of everything.
Yep.
I got tomatoes in the back. I ain't scared of no fucking tomato flower. I'm finna grow this shit and eat it.
And I found myself looking in my phone while the game was going on. It's like, this is the NBA Finals. But I'm checking the gram. I'm checking World Star. I'm looking at emails and shit. It's like,
man, my grandma, we used to order Guy's Pizza and sit there. We used to have all our cheese and our hot sauce and our olives and everything we needed. And we would sit there, watch the whole game as a family.
Yep, commercials and everything.
I remember the first time I cussed in front of my mama. Michael Jordan missed the shot. I was like, fuck. I looked up and she was just smiling at me.
She's like, that's my boy.
Basketball.
Hell no.
You know?
Hey, but yeah, this finals, I think this is the poorest finals I've ever seen. Like, it was pure unadulterated fuckery, and I feel cheated as a basketball fan.
It was like a Mike Tyson fight.
But I was very impressed with Steph Curry and Kevin Durant though.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's who the finals is really about.
Yeah.
Like, is his legacy tarnished forever?
LeBron?
No.
Who? KD?
Yeah.
No, you know why it's not? Because he won Finals MVP 2 years in a row on the best team in the NBA.
Yeah, but he left his team though. You know,
that was his team because he was a Seattle Supersonic.
Yeah. He was actually a Seattle Supersonic for 1 year. Yep. And then Westbrook and Harden got there when they moved to OKC.
But that was the thing though. They made it into Westbrook's team. Like, it wasn't his team no more.
Oh, nah. It was always KD's team. Westbrook had a great year.
I feel like
can Westbrook be under KD anymore? And then it was like, I mean, they was up 3-1. They were up 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors.
Right. If he didn't stay, they would have came. They could have came back and won it the next year.
You don't go to the team that defeated you.
But I mean,
you go somewhere else to defeat that team.
But I understand them though, because it's like, all right, what's gonna matter when I retire? What team I played for, or how many Finals MVPs I got? How many scoring titles I got? How many rings I got? You can go to any team you want. That don't mean you're going to be no Finals MVP. And if this is truly the better team, how are you the best player on it once you get there?
Yeah. I mean, he is the best player on the best team 2 years in a row. That's what the league says. You know?
And it's like, motherfuckers could talk that shit about Jordan all they want, staying with the Bulls. Jordan was never like, yeah, man, I'm gonna take the worst players in the league and do it. Like, Jordan never was enthusiastic about having bad players. He had bad teams, but his goal was never to stay and stick it out. Like, hell no, we got to get better, and we're going to get better.
I don't know, man. You got
the same thing with Kobe.
Westbrook and James Harden. Look at them now.
Ain't enough basketballs, cuz. Wasn't enough basketballs for all 3 of them.
I mean, look at them now. Like, both of those guys are shining in their own right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But ain't none of them won no ring. And I would argue that Westbrook is the better individual player than Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
But he ain't never gonna win no ring.
Why not? He ain't finna sell his soul like that.
Nah, he too ball dominant and he don't know how to play with others. Yeah, he doesn't get along well with others.
Yeah. It's them tight ass pants they be wearing off the court.
See, I ain't even gonna go there, man. I'm talking about dunk the ball. That's it. Nah, but LeBron, he fuck around and go to where the young kids at, and you know, this is his twilight. So now he could go on the team and pass the ball.
Yeah.
And that's all he want to do is pass the ball.
This is Gary Payton on the Lakers.
Cause the man played he averaged 38 minutes per game during the season and 46 minutes in the playoffs.
Yeah.
46 minutes.
And it's only 48 minutes in the game. Right? Yeah.
This Mark is taking 2 minutes of rest every game and scoring the most points, getting the most rebounds, the most assists.
Yeah, that's crazy. How you get the most points and the most assists?
Yeah.
Like, you're in charge of every score.
Every stat, you the man in it. And, you know, I don't think that you can call LeBron. He's not the GOAT, but he's a GOAT. Somebody was saying, let's kill the whole GOAT conversation. Like, why do it have to be a GOAT? I mean, there is a GOAT. That's like an undeniable fact. Like, man, Michael Jordan will be the GOAT. And it's not about championships. It's about that mentality.
Yeah.
Like, Michael Jordan was like,
tenacity.
I don't care about nobody on this court. Ain't nobody finna stop me. And if you think you finna beat me, I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah.
And that's him and Kobe, man.
Huh. Yeah, Kobe had that same mentality.
Like,
I'm gonna go out here and win it.
I think Kobe was the kind of dude, like, everybody appreciate him as a basketball player, but nobody want to hang out with him. Because it's just such a tenacious personality. Nah, I bet I dunk on you, though, fool.
Yeah, man.
Hey, whoever that is outside need to hurry up and get in their car.
Yeah, man.
Call the podcast in here, bitch.
Thank you, man. I've been trying to say that for like the last.
But maybe Jay Prince put that call in, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like Jay Prince called Bron
and told him, stand down.
Hey, stand down. Don't respond. Hey, man, but we gonna change the topic.
Yeah, man. It's all love and respect and prosperity to James Prince and the Rap-A-Lot family.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I don't really know a lot about Jay Prince, but I know you don't say bad things about Jay Prince.
And I bruise easily. But I would like to say I'm glad to have an elder statesman like Jay Prince that beyond the stories and all the fear tactics and all the shit that people say about him, like, man, he came in and spoke with a presence of mind. Like, man, look, these dudes, if this shit continue, it's going to cause people that supporting their families to not be able to support their families.
That's a damn lie.
It's true, man.
Two multi-millionaires.
Look at what happened to Ja Rule, man.
Yeah.
Like 50 tank Ja Rule
can still support his family off his
I'm talking about the people that work for Ja. A lot of people got fired behind Ja Rule falling off.
Yeah.
Because he's just not making the money to pay everybody.
He did have a team.
Yeah.
He had the rawest videos and the vixens and the singing chicks on the choruses.
And the drugs. And
the Hennessy bottles full of apple juice. Yeah. And that's the man. See, now that's my problem, man. Like, people are good at selling, like selling the product, but motherfucker like 50 Cent stay high all the time. Don't never smoke weed.
Yeah.
He might hit the blunt once a year, Motherfucker like Ja Rule putting apple juice in the Hennessy bottle, not because he don't want to drink Hennessy, just because he don't drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, why perpetuate a lie that you don't live? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Lupe ain't on. You know what I'm saying? Because when he does go hard with a video with diamonds and liquor and Ferraris in it, he's also putting the renters and the guy that comes up with the jewelry and he's showing you everything.
The guy that designed the wheel well for the Lamborghini.
Yeah, like, hey, this ain't my shit. They just wanted me to do this. They wanted me to put out a video, and this is the video I had to put out.
What you think about motherfuckers like Lupe and motherfuckers like Andre 3000, man? They ran from that shit. Like, they got there, like, even Joe Budden. They got there, seen what it was like, I don't want this. And made a conscious decision to, like, all right, now what I have to do, I have to find where I fit.
So is that what J. Cole's doing right now?
That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah. Because when J. Cole came back, you remember when J. Cole went away?
Yeah.
When he came back, he looked totally different, talking some whole different shit.
Yeah.
On the real, it's like you have a choice to take a pilgrimage after you make your first initial amount of money, and you know that you have a cult group of people following you.
Yeah.
And these niggas left and found the truth and was like, man, fuck what they talking about.
Yeah.
As long as y'all keep buying my music and coming to my shows, I'll make music for y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm going to teach y'all some stuff on the way.
Good job. You found me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of good job, you found me. Oh, dude is trash, man. Valley, dude.
Oh, right. I know who you're talking about.
Went to the shell.
That's
picked up a L.
Yeah.
He's the newest artist on Good Music. And
So
the name of
Kanye
the
signed him.
yeah, the
Oh, speaking of
Pusha signed him.
speaking of good music, man. All right, so I want to take this moment. So we got um Daytona from Pusha.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ye from Kanye.
We got the three.
We got Kids See Ghosts from him and Cudi, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what nobody's talking about? Fucking Designer.
He just dropped something?
No, he put an EP out before any of this talk. He put out a whole EP.
You know, I heard something about it coming out.
And it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but
Was there a panda on it?
hell no.
He ain't never gonna do another panda.
That nigga never. I don't think any. Look, Panda is one of them records like Don't Like.
Like Panda was gonna happen whether it was him or somebody else. Huh?
Right. Like you had Don't Like from Chief Keef. He'd never have another Don't Like.
Yeah.
Panda, you'll never have another Panda. Never. Never. Not from him at least. But yeah, the name of the LP was LOD, and it was 7 songs. He started the 7 songs.
LOD?
Yeah, look.
What does LOD mean?
I don't know what it means. But I know he was the first good music artist.
Life of Designer says it right there.
Oh, I didn't look at the fine print. I just seen the LOD. It's kind of small. But he started the 7-song trend. He was the first artist off of Good Music to drop in 2018 with something
now,
new.
did he start the trend or was that a corporate decision from the big bosses down?
I'm talking about...
We're doing 7 songs all summer 18. Like, that came from the big bosses.
The big boss is Kanye, right?
Yeah. No, technically the big boss is Pusha. Since he's now that he's in the rap beefs and he's a relevant artist again, we do have to keep mentioning that he is the president of good music.
But you know that president shit, man. It's like, cause wasn't Cameron president of Rockefeller? Who?
Jay-Z was president of Def Jam.
No, I'm talking about when they signed Dipset and then Jay-Z went and signed MOP. It was like they had this whole thing, like Dame Dash took an ad out in the Source congratulating Killer on being the president, the co-president of Rockefeller, some shit.
Man,
it was crazy. But I say that to say, is that title really valid? Like, do you think that Kanye is letting Pusha T override his ideas as the president? Like, all right, Kanye, you want to do this, but I'm the president, so no.
See, I think that's why he is the president. He doesn't say no to Kanye. Like, hey, Pusha, I'm doing this joint album with me and Kid Cudi, and I want the first voice people to hear to be yours.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna say no to that.
Yeah.
Yes, boss.
But shit, is it like why did they put Designer first, but nobody is talking about it? Not even them.
But they had to put him out. I mean,
but why are they not?
Sean just did something, right? Big Sean shit is like
the last
still
thing
fairly new, right?
No, well, I decided came out last year. That was with Bounce Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still going, you know.
But I mean, that was a full album though.
I never thought about that. You know, Big Sean is with Puma, and the rest of good music is with Adidas. Like, everybody's with Adidas.
It's weird when you start trying to think about the politics and shit.
You know, and then you got, I think the whole reason the whole Drake Pusha T beef was because Drake is literally finna take over Adidas.
Yeah.
If this Adidon thing is right.
And he got a whole Jordan line. I
mean,
the OVO Jordans, those are his.
Only reason they ain't getting no Jordan line is because Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman on the record, on the wax.
I have a problem, man. I have a problem with these decisions that Mr. West has been making over these past few years, man. Creatively.
Was that the last good song?
No, I don't think so.
What song? Tell Peter my mink is hanging on the floor.
I don't know.
Don't talk about style, nigga, because I'm motherfucking embarrass you.
I remember, but I don't know what song it is. Yeah.
I think that was like the last, Kanye's doing it.
I don't know, man, but Oh, yeah. So Wyoming, right? You know what's crazy? Wyoming started back just started back bare knuckle boxing.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Wyoming is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas is beating each other up in Wyoming, bare knuckle style, and they banning rappers from mansions.
Yeah.
I wonder if Designer was in Wyoming.
Of course. Hollywood Hope was in Wyoming.
Damn.
Fucking yeah. Chicago was in Wyoming.
I don't know, man. It's kind of funny to me. That's kind of funny. Like this
Well, you know,
whole.
Holt and Mano, they what you call it?
Mhm.
They buddies. You know, Mano was the road DJ for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all good music connections.
I don't know. But fuck all of that. Good music shit. What about this motherfucking stream of thought, man?
Oh man,
My God.
I had to send it to everybody who I thought would appreciate it,
My God.
and then
man.
I had to play it again as soon as I finished sending it to
Look,
everybody.
you sent me that. Is that an EP or an LP?
That's a
It's under 45, right?
yeah,
So it's an EP.
but it's volume 1.
Oh,
So is it
okay,
a mixtape?
okay, yeah. But
That shit. I don't really know a lot about Rhapsody, and her feature on the mixtape didn't make me want to go listen to it.
mhm.
You know, I did all.
That's my favorite song though.
I did although want to go back and listen to some Lyricist Lounge and
Yeah,
some real hip hop.
it brought back that
brought
hip hop.
it back.
See,
you
and
know?
that's why I segued into that, because that's what I was expecting from this whole wave of good music releases. I wanted to be able to look at that and see where I came from to now through the music. Like, man, this is the hip hop that created all of us.
Nah, but they not there no more. Man.
I know they not there. I know they not there. It's just like, man, all right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I like Daytona. I didn't really like Ye wasn't really my cup of hip hop.
Nah.
But this Black Thought thing, this pleased my mind as a fan, as a member of the hip hop community, as a part of the culture. And it's only 5 songs, man.
And Jimmy Kimmel came up. I don't know how Jimmy Kimmel got the roots, but
Me neither.
Like you think Jimmy Kimmel has something?
Is
to do
that
with the
Kimmel or
roots?
Fallon that got
Fallon,
the roots?
my bad.
That's
bad.
Jimmy
Thank
Fallon
you.
with
yeah,
the
man.
roots.
We have to start correcting each other because we can go on for an hour saying the wrong name.
But if we both some dummies, ain't even one of us gonna get it. Shit.
But yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
There's a couple of dudes sitting here drinking conspicuous beverages and talking about what's going on in the world.
Oh, shouts out Terrell, King Rello.
Lost Paradise, man.
I'm gonna be in there to get a mug.
Oh yeah, we coming for the mugs.
I need a mug, man.
Because it's Chicago over everything.
The land of Walt Disney.
Hey. So yeah, back to this Black Thought thing. You know what? You know how good it was? It's so good that after this podcast, I'm going on to Instagram Live and I'm gonna pay money to own it.
Yeah, he is gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it.
Like that's no high five. Look, that's a grown man shit right there. Because it's worth it.
Yeah,
the art is worth the money that you're gonna pay for it.
Because I want to hear Volume 2.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy this just to entice him $5 more to make Volume 2 for me to listen to. You know, the Roots is legendary, but a lot of people don't know how good Black Thought can be when he's in control.
Yeah.
And
like so I seen him and Method Man freestyling.
Yeah.
And he just went so much harder than Method Man.
Man, look, that man destroys shit.
And
he's so old.
And then the next week I heard the 10-minute freestyle. Then as soon as I heard this came out, it was just like, oh yes.
He's an older gentleman. I would say like he up there with Hove, right? As far as age goes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They've been around, the Roots been around forever.
And it's like, man, this man has the tenacity of a 20-year-old when it comes to the mic and them bars. Like he just attacking that shit. But shout out to Styles P too, man.
Oh yeah.
Styles P showed his ass on that joint, man.
Yeah, and Ninth Wonder.
Yep, Ninth Wonder. Them beats. Hey, the beats. There was
only 5 of them.
Like, don't look. So when it comes to the beats, That's what I expected Ye to be. This treat for the ears as far as production goes.
Wow. Damn. Did Ninth Wonder shit on Kanye
I
West?
think he did.
Wow.
I think he did.
On all three of them, though.
I think he did.
Like, Daytona was good. Daytona
was good. It
Daytona
had some
good production.
that was the next level.
Yeah.
That was the next level listening to Daytona.
But Ye on the production and Kid See Ghost. Kid See Ghost is cool because it's more of a Jimi Hendrix rock and roll style album.
And I haven't gotten into it all the way.
But that's what I feel. That's what Kid Cudi brings to the table is that old school rock and roll, that Jimi Hendrix. But yeah, man, it's stream of thought though. Yeah. Them beats, they made me listen to Black Star. I had to go back and listen to some Black Star.
Yeah. So if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen out there listening on SoundCloud, watching on YouTube, if you haven't listened to it, go and check out Stream of Thought Volume 1 and possibly donate your $5 because it is worth it. Black Thought has given us a great piece of art to appreciate, and old niggas back in style.
I want to do a mural. I don't know how to do them though. You know how you make people faces out of like
a mosaic.
Yeah. But I want to go in and really write down everything he said, like every person's name that he mentioned, every
use those pictures to make his face.
Yeah,
man, you shouldn't be saying this on camera.
I don't know how to do it, so if somebody can do it and send it to me, I will frame it and put it on my wall.
You got to get Rello, man.
That shit's cold. I mean, it's only 5 songs, but I put it in the category with KOD. It's definitely top 2 of the year.
Yeah, like albums like that and KOD and 444. The thing that Black Thought did that those albums couldn't do is I'm gonna put Black Thought on in my car and play it as loud as it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be charged up the whole time.
Yeah.
And when I get to the gym, I'm gonna run to it. And I'm gonna lift weights to it. And I'm gonna swim to it.
Yeah.
Like, man,
it's that good.
Hip hop at its finest, baby. I love it, man. What the fuck?
Man, I stumbled on it. I heard some people in the back seat talking about it.
Shout out to the homie Instaju, man. He put me on to it initially, and I never listened to it. Oh, it's one of my guys, man. I had to give him a shout out. Shout out my boy Instaju, not Jew, Ju.
Oh, okay. Right, you had me a little worried for a second.
Ju, yeah. But he posted it, and I saw it like, damn, Black Thought got something new, and I hadn't listened to it.
Yeah.
And then you seen it, I'm like, all right, if 2 of my homies put me on to it, I gotta listen.
I was surprised because it's 2018. I've been listening to like 2 new EPs a week.
Yeah, and it's a lot of music out here.
And that was just like, whoa, hold on, here.
And I'm buying it,
man.
I'm buying it.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, man. We didn't spend 30 minutes talking about finals and hip hop. Is it time for us to get serious? We got to get serious. So maybe we should have been serious first. Because now we got to get serious, and I'm happy. Now I got to get mad.
Yeah, because now, I mean...
We fucked it up, man.
Mad is sad, because Donnie and Danny is kind of funny.
Let's
Denny and Donnie.
Denny and Donnie. Let's talk about Denny and Donnie.
North Korea.
Hey, Donnie. Hey, Denny. We're going to Korea. Right, so we got the summit coming up. United States is trying to take over the East China Sea.
Scary shit, man.
Yeah, it's very scary. So they're having the summit between North Korea and the United States, right? Yeah. And your boy Denny is coming, and he's not invited. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about NBA champion, one of the best rebounders of our generation. I'm talking about Dennis Rodman. Political correspondent.
For who though?
For I don't know who, for Chicago Bulls fans. Now this nigga Dennis Rodman is going to North Korea, right? And I don't know if you watched it. Did you watch the documentary? It was a
I
whole
didn't watch
documentary.
about last time he went.
Yeah.
Nah, I
So
seen that he was shooting hoops against
man,
all
that
right.
man got drunk and made a fool out of himself, sang the man happy birthday and cried. All of that shit. But yeah.
Wow.
What if Dennis Rodman is the catalyst to end the Korean War?
The Korean War is done.
I mean, like
Like they fuck with each other now.
right, I know that, but what if Dennis Rodman was the key?
Maybe, but he can't. Nah, nobody can cover up the pile of shit that is our president. Like
Yeah.
nobody can change that scent. When he walks into the room,
You smell the dookie.
it's his room.
Man, he's such a fuck boy because it's like, all right, every time I try to give President Trump a chance,
Wow.
he does the dumbest shit
so
that I could think of.
respectful.
What?
That was so respectful. I did not expect that coming from you.
What?
What did you just call the man?
President Trump?
Wow.
I mean, the nigga.
I've been calling him Orange 45 and Donnie.
Man, look. The nigga is the president.
Yeah.
So that is
That
what it
statement is so much truer now than with our last president.
Right. It's like, man, we had
He is
hope.
our president.
We had hope at first, like, all right, this shit is a joke. They gonna get him the fuck out of here. We gonna have us a better president soon. But now that man is locked in, man. So yeah.
Man, he keeps getting more serious too. That's the thing.
And it's like the more serious he get, the more stupid the shit he do becomes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting serious and dumb. Man. Well, yeah. Well, hopefully everything goes good in North Korea and Dennis Rodman don't make a fool of himself again. But
you see, because the whole international world is looking at this situation like, obviously North Korea is not going to give up the bombs. Obviously, Donald Trump's not going to leave without either starting a war or getting all the bombs. So, what do you think is going to happen? You know, like it's stupid to think that this is going to end well or this is going to end at all. You know, like we're just starting shit at this point.
like war is coming. War has to happen. War will happen because war has always happened. And right now is the most need for war than ever before. Like they need a war to happen right now. So,
but why? Who and why? Who needs a war to happen right now?
The United States needs a war to happen. I don't know if I want to go here right now. That's just gonna take me all the way down.
All right, man. Since we're already down here.
Wait. Let's stay with Donnie though. Let's talk about what a fuckboy he is by not inviting the Golden State Warriors to the White House. Like, man, you have to be. When I think of the leader of the country, right? The commander in chief. You think of some form of grace or finesse, but this nigga is just like you taking shit personal. You know, you're not letting it roll off your sleeve. You responding to people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now, picture this, if you will. Picture a middle child, really big family. So you go home, and home is like a classroom. You're only going to get attention if you're either bad or you just shining. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to school, and it's just a classroom. And you know how to get attention because you've been practicing at home.
Right.
As opposed to like a single, one, what am I saying? One child, one kid. What do they call it?
Only child?
Only child, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to an only child who's quiet and they're like, I gotta go do what I gotta do.
Right.
Because nobody's gonna watch me. Nobody's watching me do anything.
Right.
You know, you got this kid from a big family who's always trying to impress somebody, get a laugh out of somebody, get a giggle out of somebody. And then you give him a country, you know what I'm saying? And you give him followers. So now everything he does is going to either make somebody really mad or make somebody really happy, cheer him on, you know? But most things he does are going to do both. Are going to make somebody really mad and make somebody cheer him on, you know? So he's out there just to get the attention, you know, and he's getting all the attention he wants because he paid for it. You The Trump campaign was not cheap.
Oh no, hell
Like
no.
he paid for it. He paid for everything he's doing.
Yeah.
He just who was the black lady he pardoned because Kim Kardashian told him to?
I can't remember her name. Let's find
But
out.
what did she do? Why did she deserve to get pardoned? Why did she go to jail in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why he just pardoning people left and right?
Oh yeah, they said the NFL is gonna start making suggestions for pardons.
Oh yeah, if you want to take a knee,
Uh-huh.
instead of taking a knee, give me a suggestion. I'll pardon somebody.
Mm. This shit is getting ridiculous, man. You ever seen that movie Idiocracy?
Nah, this is what it is.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. That's yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't see any of this ending well, man. And this
Because it's not.
because you got a president that would do something as audacious as telling the champions, no, you can't come here. Now what happens when a predominantly white hockey team wins the
They're
Stanley
gonna
Cup?
go.
They're gonna go, and Trump is gonna welcome them with open arms,
The
man.
Capitals just won the Stanley Cup. Shouts out to the Capitals.
Yeah, I don't know what city it is, but DC Capitals.
They beat Las Vegas. Las Vegas first year in the league, they made it to the fucking finals.
Alice Johnson is her name. That's the woman that was pardoned.
Now, what did she do? Why does Kim Kardashian know who she is? Why did she get pardoned by the president? Why did she go to jail? I don't know anything about this woman. All I know is Kim Kardashian and Donald Trump standing in the Oval Office together, looking like two dead people.
Hey, somebody's wife and mother.
Hey, at that moment in that office, she looked like a dead person. He's also somebody's wife and mother.
Oh, so she was serving a life sentence for nonviolent drug charges.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So she had been in jail for over 20.
All right. Yeah, I saw her then. I saw her on 2020.
And of course, Trump had to tweet, "Good luck to Alice Johnson. Have a wonderful life." And then didn't he pardon Muhammad Ali too, posthumously? Or he proposed pardon?
Muhammad Ali did?
Yeah.
He died a couple years ago?
Yeah.
I know he ain't died a long time ago.
No, this was like 2 years ago.
No, he pardoned Jack Johnson.
But this was the latest. He was talking about pardoning Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali's ex-wife was like, man, pardon somebody that's alive.
Yeah. Pardon these nuts, man. He's already gone.
Pretty much.
And you can't tarnish his legacy. He's fucking Muhammad Ali.
Right. Nobody thought about him,
as a bad guy.
Right. Now
I didn't think Muhammad Ali was a bad guy.
To put his negatives in the spotlight.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. That's the same shit with Jack Johnson. Mm-hmm. If you know about Jack Johnson, you know about the great boxer he was, and you know about the baller that he was. He would go and spend money in your town. Yeah. Even when you didn't want to take his money, he would spend money in your town. That's what you know about Jack Johnson. Fancy cars and tailor-made suits in the 30s.
Knocking niggas' teeth out.
Knocking white men's teeth out.
So Alice Johnson, she is 63 now. She got arrested in 93. And there was a drug conspiracy and money laundering.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was convicted in 96. So
you heard about the next person he's talking about pardoning.
Who's that?
Himself for treason. He joked about pardoning himself if he gets popped with the Russian shit. Like, come on, man. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even the best bad president.
Yep.
Like, shouts out George W.
Yeah, man.
In high school, I thought you were an asshole. I just knew that you was dragging us through wars. I didn't know.
But in high school, we didn't know shit about the world.
I didn't know that it could get this bad.
Now that we know a little something. George Bush cares about black people.
Man, it's a scary thought, man.
Yeah, it's scary, man.
Like, who's next? You heard about all the white nationalists that are running for office. Yeah, Cali, Ohio, Illinois, Florida, man.
So let's why I want to go from there. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm looking at this climate that we in now with police brutality. Like, it's amping up again. And it's gonna have to come to a head soon And it's like when we have a president that's so insensitive to the climate of today, mixed in with law enforcement that is being perceived as the enemy, like to the greatest degree that I've seen. Because we haven't seen anything like this before.
We didn't see Rodney King.
Right. We didn't see Rodney King. We didn't see the Watts riots of the Chicago riot. Right.
Yeah, but we weren't there to witness.
I'm wondering, like, man, is it our turn? Is it the 80s baby's turn to tear shit up?
See, now I usually, you know what I would say at least one time during the podcast. Yeah. But this is something I feel adamantly about.
Okay.
I usually don't care about stuff enough to like walk out of my door and yell at the top of my lungs. This is what needs to happen. This is what needs to change.
Right.
But this, I'm down.
It's getting there, man.
I'm down.
It's getting there. And what are we supposed to do?
Like, if somebody knows what we're supposed to do, I'm down.
Yep.
That's all I can say.
It's a fucking shame, man. When I'm cutting on my World Star and my YouTube and my local news, and I'm seeing people just being beaten and harassed for like seemingly no reason. I seen a video of a police officer in Baltimore harassing and just walking up on a man in Target. Oh, you got warrants? Where your ID at? I seen you in court. Break out your ID. No, you can't leave. No, your wife got to stand there. Tell her to cut that fucking camera off. Like, man, the shit is coming to a head because people ain't finna stand for this shit. I know I ain't going. I'm not going. All it's gonna take is for something to happen to somebody. It's gonna set this whole shit off.
So this is where I'm at with it, right?
All right.
Last night, I seen a Lake County cop car. Right? It's a Facebook post. Say, hey, I passed all my tests. I'm in. I just gotta pass. I passed my physical test. I just gotta pass all my other tests now.
Right.
And I'm in. But this motherfucker I'm talking about, we used to work at Target together.
Right.
He would not sell a black phone. Would not sell a black person a phone. It didn't matter if he came in there with a suit on, if he came in there with cash and credit cards and good credit, and the computer said that you could.
What's the science behind it?
This Central American racist ass
just a racist boy. Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker is about to be a Lake County sheriff. And I know him personally to be the type of person that I wouldn't trust walking behind me in a dark alley.
Right. Somebody that's armed.
Yeah.
And has what do you call it? Plausible deniability.
And if you go on his Instagram and shit, all you see is him making bullets, him cleaning guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm almost ready.
And this is the reason why I've taken the opportunity to get my firearms owner's identification card, as well as my woman. And I encourage everyone that I know to train yourself and become proficient in defense of yourself and your family and the people you love. Because as you know, we are steeped in racism, we are steeped in violence, and we are steeped in fear. So, man, prepare yourself before things happen so we can make this thing as minimal as possible, man. We see what's going on now. We got missing children coming up dead and disfigured, man.
Missing fingers, missing organs. Like, protect your women. I don't care how masculine and mean she is to you. She's still a woman. And somebody can still come and take her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out on a Friday night.
Physically take her.
I'm seeing 12, 13, and 14-year-old girls just walking around. And this is like the grown people hours.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's
midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, they still out here chalupping.
Yeah, I don't understand it myself. And
yeah, man. So on that topic,
yeah,
we got to do a better job, man. These little dudes out here, man, y'all got to step up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go home and listen to some 90s R&B. Talking about how they love these women, how they cared for these women, how they would give these women the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to do that
Yeah.
because the world is yours. You got to give it to somebody. You can't just keep it for yourself. Like, you got to treat these women better, man. And you got to protect them from everybody else who's trying to do them twice as much harm as you are.
Yeah.
Like,
there's some real pieces of shit out of here. And the crazy thing is, it's one in every neighborhood, and motherfuckers know about them. And you know, in prison, in the prison system,
you think people have seen the flyers and they know who this guy is?
I know they do.
Like, you think somebody's like, oh yeah, that's
I know they do.
He be on Springfield.
Cause that's how the shit start, man. It's a motherfucker. Cause I'm gonna keep it real, right? It's people in every neighborhood that like young girls and try to pursue young girls. Everybody knows who this person is. You know what I'm saying? But the community then became so fractured that it's like, all right, as long as he ain't trying to talk to my daughter, my little sister.
You see, now around here we don't play that shit.
Mm-hmm. I see it all over.
Out here,
all
if we
over.
find out, if we find out that you liking little girls or even just accepting pictures, just accepting Facebook requests and then DMing them, right. Nah, that's an ass whooping. That's an actual.
That ain't no 18-year-old woman. Whooping. You get what you deserve.
Like, yeah, none of these dudes out here is gonna let that shit ride. Like, even if they know that one of their homies is the ones doing it, they finna put them on blast in front of the motherfucker that's finna steal off them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't, no, that shit don't ride, man.
So, yeah, I was, you remember I was telling you about Atlanta Monster, that podcast documentary I was listening to about the Atlanta child murders in the 80s?
No.
It was like 30 kids that got killed between 79 and 82 in Atlanta.
Oh, you was talking about the preacher man? No, it wasn't.
No. It was Wayne Williams.
Yeah, that was him.
He wasn't no preacher man.
Oh, he worked in Boys Town.
No. That's Al King. Yeah, this is something different. But it was the documentary is so relevant today with what's going on now in Chicago because what happened is it was a mix of racial tension and missing children and murder, right? So the main fear was that when they find the person that's perpetrating these crimes, that if it's a white person, oh, you got a fucking civil war going on right here, right now. Imagine all of these missing black kids. It turns out that they being killed and
Santa Claus coming for his refund back.
Yeah, by a white man.
Man,
this shit, the city would explode, man.
That's why you think. So you think, dude, maybe they didn't had nothing to do with it? They just had to put a young.
They had to put a black man to it because if they got the ones that really did it, white people.
I mean,
supposedly, because everybody.
You're a legend,
right? I'm a legend. But from what I got from the documentary, the perpetrators may have been white men. And city officials and the governor, their concern was that if the perpetrator was a white man, it would cause a race riot in Atlanta and destroy Atlanta.
That's the thing, man. It's always white people making the decisions. The city councilors that made that decision was probably some white people. Like, oh man, if he's one of us, they're coming for us. So we gotta put one of their faces on this. Like, no,
it's damage control.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I mean by the powers that be. Like, the motherfuckers that's in charge of damage control.
Yeah.
Like, if Juju shoot Bubba in the head out here, there's nobody to do damage control. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that set up. Like, there's no damage control in our community. There's nobody to say, hey, that's politically incorrect. You got to say that like this. You got to write this like that. You got to do this like this because you're fucking with our face. Like, you would never hear a Nigerian talk down about Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? But Nigerians is also some of the flyest Africans, though. But you would never hear a Nigerian talk down about Nigeria because there's pride, you know, and they have structure. And there's a common goal to make Nigeria be as great as it's ever been all the time.
I think some of that, though, with our people in general, plays into part of what you were saying, like when you sent me that article about being in the ghetto and having PTSD.
Oh yeah. They say gang members experience the same, if not even more traumatic PTSD
But
than soldiers who come from war.
and I would have to take it to now. I'm not gonna compare it to soldiers, but what I will say,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
say
that's the BBC.
no, no, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying
They did the tests and the
no,
studies.
no. I'm just gonna say what I know.
Mhm.
I don't. They can study whatever. I've been saying this. Living in the ghetto is difficult, and you find yourself in some real life
You
situations.
see, they didn't say living in together. They said actual gang members.
Uh huh.
And now that's what got me, you
Hmm.
know, because I live in the ghetto,
Yeah.
but I'm not a gang member.
Hmm.
But there's a 19-year-old kid out here that knows last week he shot at somebody from a different gang because his gang told him to go shoot at somebody. And that person might come back to take his life. I don't worry about that stuff. I worry about getting hit by a stray bullet, but I know
Hmm.
nobody's gonna walk up to me and put a gun to my head and say, "Your life's mine now,"
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
it, but
because I'm not. I've never been a part of that life.
but that's not. I agree with you, but I'm
You feel
saying
me?
that
Like,
that's not the only way to develop post traumatic stress.
no, because I mean, I feel it. Like
Yeah,
when I'm sitting here with my son and we're playing goldfish or whatever we're doing, we're
it's
writing our
always in
letters.
the back of your mind.
No, 11 shots will go off. It's always 11. It's
Hmm.
either 7 or 11. I don't know why. I count them. There's always fucking 11
Uh
shots
huh.
going off around here. And it fucks with me for the rest of the day. You
Yeah.
know, I don't want to go out the house. Then when I do go out the house, I'm sad when I go in a nice neighborhood. I've I've literally heard 11 gunshots out here, got in the car, gone to work, driven through Evanston, and started crying. Like, how the fuck don't I live here?
See, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I
You
said
know,
the
like,
ghetto and not just gang members, because it affect this environment affects everybody living in it.
yeah, it does. I would say, but I would say that the people perpetuating the people that are responsible for this environment being like this. No. Well, I'm saying the gang members.
Uh huh.
Gang members go through it more because it's a constant. You have to be constantly aware of your surroundings.
It's a
Like,
lifestyle of war.
if I go to Barney's, I don't have to worry about a motherfucker off Ava's or a
Uh huh.
motherfucker off Keystone.
Hmm.
I don't have to worry about that because I'm in Barney's. I'm here to spend money,
Yeah.
you know. But like the other day, I seen Herb coming out of Barney's,
G Herbo.
and yeah, like security guards with him.
Yeah.
It was a big guy in the back and an even bigger guy in the front. You
Yeah.
know, and this is a 25-year-old black man from the South Side of Chicago.
Uh huh.
How come you can't walk into Barney's and spend 10 racks? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Why not? Why do you have to have security? You know, like,
It's that good lifestyle, man.
no, it's that PTSD, man, because
Mhm.
it's really motherfuckers out here trying to kill them.
No, but I'm saying that comes from a lifestyle that is more prevalent in these urban areas, in these areas that are food deserts, in these areas with horrible schools, in these areas with terrible police presence.
Yeah.
That's where, because you have all the factors that would create an environment that is conducive to war. Like you got people
Yeah.
that are sitting here starving, people that's not working, people that's not happy, and don't own shit.
And the only thing literally around here is liquor stores. Well, there's liquor stores that haven't lost their license. And then
Hmm.
they got other liquor stores that lost their license, but they can't sell squares or liquor, but they got meat packs.
Yep.
I'm not finna walk into no two-story building to buy a fucking meat pack. Then give you $65 and you gonna give me some ham, some turkey, some chicken, some beef, some
Yep.
pork. Man, no. That is not the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got enough to buy a meat pack, you could always go trade in your car title right around the corner at Speedy Cash, get you a $2,500 loan
See,
to pay your bills on time. That's gonna end up costing you $7,800.
and that, my brother, is the nature of the threat. So all of this PTSD and gang members that they talking about, they are putting a veil over the greater issue.
You think it's just living in the hood.
No, I
Period.
don't. I'm not. I'm
It's
saying that
not gang members.
I'm saying that it's living in the hood
Mhm.
because of a system that is in place that created the hood.
But I mean, the hood is the war zone. The
Hmm.
gangbangers are the United. Damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
The United States Marine Corps. You know, like they are the troops going into war, and this neighborhood is the war zone.
Yeah.
But the only difference is when they say, all right, your tour is done, you're going home, they never have to see Afghanistan again. They never have to go back to Senegal. They never have to go back to Iraq or fucking
See, and
Colombia.
you brought up the
You know what
most
I'm
interesting
saying?
point of all.
Like, they
These
don't
are
live there.
these are the troops.
Yeah.
These are the troops.
But our
But
troops live in the war zone.
that's what I'm
And
saying.
they're trapped in the war zone.
That's what
they're
I'm saying.
not going anywhere.
Troops don't make decisions. That's what I'm saying.
But the troops fight the war.
Yeah, the troops fight because they told to go and fight.
Yeah.
The troops don't make wars.
So
Troops just fight them.
So then who's making the decisions out here on these battlefields? The same people that's making the decisions out there?
Yeah. Pretty much.
They're just not training these guys and they're not sending them elsewhere.
They dropping off a box of guns.
Could you imagine if this was really a war zone? These are really troops? Like a set of rolling 60 Crips from LA. Come fucking parachuting out of
occupying
you know what I'm saying?
Yo block.
Out
yeah.
west. You know
Out
what I'm
west.
saying?
Yeah.
Or motherfucking set of fucking unknown vice lords from Chicago get dropped off in Maryland. Now they shutting the wire down.
Shit is ridiculous.
Like that's
shutting down the whole wire.
Yeah,
that's cray.
Yeah, man. No, I don't want to get off the subject, man. I feel something for these girls, man.
No, I'm with it, man.
Like,
I'm with it.
I don't know what we have to do. I don't know who we have to do it to. I don't know what's going on. Like these, yeah, man.
It's like an invisible enemy. Because I was thinking about that too. It's like, how do you stop something like that from happening, though?
Like Terry, yeah, I want to ask Terry Crews what the fuck he would do in this situation. This is Me Too at its finest. They're getting dismembered. And organs are missing out of their bodies.
Raped, beaten, killed, and mutilated.
Like, this is the Me Too movement. This is what Terry Crews needs to put his foot down for. Like, yes, this is not okay, but we are also two grown-ass men telling you that this is not okay.
Right,
It is not okay to...
Let's see Terry Crews and Jesse Williams talk about this old victimhood and black girl magic now. Come talk about this.
Yeah, these girls are getting kidnapped.
Daughters, sisters, mothers.
Somewhere out there, there's a Rothschild
with a new heart. The 12th heart.
12th heart. Yeah, this shit's, man, it's bad. You got our girls missing in Chicago, and then you got Mexican kids being ripped out of their parents' arms.
Now, when you showed me this, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, man, I've been talking about this shit for like 2 weeks now. Me and Shock have been talking about this shit for like 2 years now. But when I saw that,
do you remember the name of the video?
This is new. This is new. I think it was like Channel 32, CNN.
I'm gonna try to find it. Go ahead.
This is new, but yeah, me and Shock have been talking about it. How Walmart just suddenly shut down all these stores, and then they ended up selling the properties to the government. And then now, 2 weeks ago, you got the senator trying to get into the Walmart, and they were not letting him in. They called the police on the man and made him leave, all because they don't want him to see what his votes and our tax dollars are going to. They are literally whipping kids out of parents' arms at the border, sending the parents over there, putting the kids in cages with space blankets to keep them warm. You got a cage with a space blanket. Got 2-3-year-old toddlers in there in one cage. Grade school kids in another cage. High school kids in another cage. What are they doing with these people? What are they doing with these kids? Where are they going?
Stem cells.
Man, are they just killing them off? Because they said it's 11,000. 11,000 kids in one of them Walmarts.
I think that's...
And if now that we know about the Walmarts and the plan's going bad, they're talking about moving the kids to military bases.
Yeah.
Like,
see, this is what I'm thinking. They creating little weapons.
You think they're actually implanting chips and making super soldiers?
They're creating little weapons, man, because you got to think, you raising the capital through means for some Americans that would seem logical.
Now, where is
they're immigrants? They have no rights.
But that's the thing. Where is Mexico in all this? Is
And
Mexico just on some Cuba
that's
shit?
what I don't understand
Like,
because
is Mexico like, oh, they want to go, let them go. Fuck it, they left. They ain't ours no more.
I mean, because it's a diplomatic nightmare. How do you navigate this in diplomacy if you're talking about illegal citizens?
Like, what if Mexico had a Walmart with 11,000 American kids
That would never
just
happen.
in it?
That would never
Exactly.
happen.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Why are we doing this? Why are you putting my name on it, Donnie?
That's the problem that I got, man. Because it's like I like to travel.
Don't put my name on your shit,
I don't
man.
want to go to Mexico and get kidnapped and murdered because of what y'all doing.
Put some respect on my name, Donnie.
Yeah, man. But I definitely feel some kind of way, and it's like I don't understand when did children come onto the board? You know, because it's pretty much don't nothing happen.
Because they was talking about it started because parents would send kids over and it would be unaccompanied minors sneaking into the country. So that's why they built the first ones to do something with those kids. But now they're actually going to the border, ripping kids out of their parents' arms and saying, "You go with them. You go with them." Like, man, I would die.
The only thing that
I would literally die.
Yeah.
You take my boy out my hands,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna die right now.
The only thing that I could think of that they doing is taking these kids and harvesting stem cells from them, or they like creating some kind of soldiers. They doing something because there's no reason to take children from their parents.
Not at all.
Like, and then it's like
what
they
happened?
saying our tax dollars are paying for it, so we paying for this fucking shit.
So why can't we just literally push them? Like, oh, you made it this far? Get your ass back over there.
See, and that
Go back to the country you came from.
You know what that makes me think about, and I might sound like a real dickhead right now, but I'm gonna say it. Is the wall really that bad of an idea?
The wall would prevent them from making super soldiers. They need the people to get here so they can mutilate their bodies and take their stem cells and do whatever they're doing. I don't really know about the stem cell. That's really more him. But
I mean,
I just know that they're detaining human beings.
It's viable.
Like,
that's why they take that's why they take the placenta. They take the placenta and harvest the stem cells from the placenta. You have to request to keep your placenta. You got kids.
Yeah.
So you know about this shit.
Oh, yeah. She didn't want it at all. I wanted to make a diamond. Give her a ring. But she was like, no.
They take that placenta and they keep it. You know they're not throwing it away. They harvesting stem cells from the placenta.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy.
But I mean, I don't know that that's what's going on here. But it's something. I think it's something. It got to be something very perverse, and something that we not ready to hear as a people. Something that's just gonna throw everything out of whack, man. And I pray for those children and them families, man.
Yeah, man.
I hate to end it on such a sad note.
I mean, we can go even sadder.
No, I don't want to go sadder, man.
Like,
if it's gonna get sadder than this,
so first of all, before I even say anything about David Spade's sister-in-law,
all right,
I want to talk about, the voice that I've been hearing on my social media.
Which is?
The 5,000 people that have died in Puerto Rico since Hurricane Maria. We're talking about, well, really, it's the 5,000 people that I hear the Puerto Ricans really mad about, because this came out this week. Right? 5,000 people is the death count as of right now, but everybody's going crazy about the food guy, the purse lady. You know what I'm saying? And then I just saw another post. It was like, Bow Wow, I'm depressed and I'm suicidal. Get your lame ass out of here. Kanye, I'm depressed and I'm suicidal and I'm really worried about, killing myself. Oh, man, you a coon. Get your coon ass out of here, nigga.
America.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got Kate Spade. What's the other guy's name? I don't know his name. But
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah. They come out and it's like, oh, they actually killed themselves. We got to do something about this. I guess Kanye and Lil Bow Wow ain't killed themselves.
Right.
But they're not supposed to.
Look.
They got star power.
Look, mental health is real. And I would never discount anybody thinking about taking their own life or taking their own life.
Right. if you actually do it, you must have really been lonely. Like, that's the only way I can see it. The
I
only
can't
way I
put
can see
myself in those
you,
shoes.
you can't put yourself in those shoes. You're
Yeah,
still breathing.
yeah. I
You know?
mean, but even to have thoughts to the extreme,
Of how and
yeah,
finding a weapon and
yeah,
finding a place and a time to be
yeah.
quietly by yourself.
Like somebody gotta find you, man.
You gotta be alone for long enough to do it.
Like your brother gotta find your dead ass. Your sister, your wife,
Yeah,
your mother. Somebody gotta find you dead.
like it's not just you kill yourself and you're gone. Your problems are gone, but you've just created a lot more problems for other people.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I guess other people don't matter at that point. I don't really know.
I don't
I
know.
just
I don't know.
I just feel like I had to mention their names.
Yeah. Well, I'll say rest in peace to Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace to K Spade. Let's continue to pray for Puerto Rico, man. You know, if you got a fund that you can donate to, let's try to make the best of a bad situation, man.
Don't donate to no funds,
I mean,
man. Like
there are people like if
if you
Fat Joe
can,
had a fund,
yeah,
I would
yeah,
donate to Fat Joe because he
definitely,
got the fucking shit coming down there.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
But like, if you know a family personally that you can send stuff to, man, that's
Mm-hmm.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you know good people out there that you can send a lot of stuff to that can get the stuff to the people who need it, do that. But this Red Cross and
Oh no, fuck all that.
nah,
All of these
they
decade-old
not
institutions that have made they fortunes
nah,
robbing people. Fuck them.
they not there to help you. It's 10 cents on a dollar.
Yep.
10 cents on a motherfucking dollar. If I donate $100, that's $10 going to the people who actually need it.
Yep.
$90. It costs $90 to get these $10 to these people.
Exactly.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, we all got Skype. We all got WhatsApp. We all got Wi-Fi, and you know what I'm saying you can get to the people who need to be got to. You know, like,
It's always possible.
man, like I said a couple weeks ago, man, touch somebody, man. Go out there, hug somebody, give somebody a high five. Somebody who probably hasn't felt another human being's touch in months. Like, you need that, man. We need that to stay alive, man. You gotta kiss your mama on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Give your little niece a dap. Show her how to dab. You know, just go out there and communicate with people, man. Love people, man.
I'll say this: appreciate your humanity before these fucking robots come and put us all out of business and start killing us.
Bruh, you heard about the robot that's going for citizenship? It's a real fucking robot applied for citizenship, and they thinking about giving it to him.
Oh, it's about to be done with. Yeah.
In Sweden or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what?
Yeah.
No.
Shit gets
I'm
deeper.
saying it right now, and I hope this podcast gets all the play.
Let's do it.
You have to be an organic organism to get a citizenship.
Thank you. Hot take shorty.
That's it. Like,
Right.
if you didn't come out of an egg or a vagina, no. Fuck. Yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Well, we got to get out of here.
Yeah,
But
man.
before we do, this is the 9th episode. Episode 10 may not be out next Sunday because we got something very special coming. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and share this with somebody, man. We're going to sign off with a little Black Thought. So enjoy this and give them the sign off.
Time to get back to the students.
Double salute. Jill Funky Bitch.